Right? I had this written down the other day. Maybe about a week ago, I think I heard of this story and I wrote it down. And I was trying to convey, I was saying to Meg Kid, like, yo, did you hear about the young basketball playing dude in Philly that they said had killed Gillie's son? She like, yeah. And I asked, I said, why did you hear that he did it? She said it was some drill rapping. I said, yo, the people on the underneath though is running around saying that these young boys, these YNs is killing dudes, like, for the love of it. Not for, you know how dudes say for the love of it, you smoke your op, but I'm talking about like, kill you because you're popular. Now, I'm not joking.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
I'm not joking, like, well, in my mind at least, I'm thinking to myself like, yo, say for instance that Boo was still, you know, maybe 300 pounds around there, and I mess around and caught like a Intamin's sponsorship. Now I'm in a commercial pulling up to the basketball court with a box of Intamin cakes, eating like two of them, getting on the basketball court and still getting busy, right?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Yeah. Now I'm all over the TVs. Everybody, that's Boo right there, man. He came, and the young boy sitting there like, oh, word? Got his little Intamin's commercial. He out there with the tight Olas on. Yeah, man, think we gonna pull up down there at the park and smoke Boo just cause he was in the commercial and he done came up.
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
What? So then, like, maybe a few days later, me and Meg can talk about. She like, yeah, that's what I heard. I think that's what's going on. I said no. Then last night I watched somebody talking about it, and on King David I went to sleep afraid. On King David I went to sleep scared. I'm like, yo. What? I'm like, yo. I gotta get out the hood. I can't blow up on social media too fast, and then I'm in the hood. Young boy see me like, ooh. Heard he got a little $262 off YouTube last month. I'm going to dump the whole Draco out on him. Me going to dump it like, what? Hey. What's this? I think I seen at the bottom, it was like American Confidential or something. Shout out to them. Let's let them tell a little bit of the story. And there's also something else quite disturbing about this. Let's go.
This is Noah Scurry. He was a 17-year-old high school basketball star and a standout student who was killed earlier this week. It was reported by the Philadelphia Inquirer that he had the highest SAT score in his entire school when he took it.
Yo, bro. Blew my mind. I never took a SAT. I really don't know what SAT stand for. I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. Up until I came home from jail and was, you know, in a position of like helping to raise a kid, I thought like a SAT was it mean SAT, like it was the test you had to sit down for, like the SAT, you gotta sit down for this test, like you gotta come up here, it's gonna be a long. I really didn't have a clue what a SAT was, but I know it was some important shit that you do before you graduate. And I don't even know if they do it now, but I just remember saying it to her, like, oh, you about to do that SAT thing? And I forgot what she said, like, because it's some different school. I forgot, but I just know that was something in my mind. But then there was some other tests that like with other names like that, like a this kind of test, like basically a T with T's and different shit in there. I'm like, oh, that probably like it's an acronym basically. I know what an acronym is. I think that's an acronym. So I'm like, boom, either homie going to a slow school, like everybody like suited and booted, helmeted up, or he really crazy, like he's smart and like this real serial killer vibe, like Ed Kemper, like highly intelligent and just doing maniac stuff. Feeling like he supposed to just know better than this. But let's continue.
A student at Samuel Fells High School, his principal described him as gifted. In a letter to the school's families, they confirmed that he was a talented student athlete. It was around 7:15 a.m. on January 14th. The 17-year-old was leaving for school when he was gunned down, according to the Philadelphia police, as reported by Fox 29.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning.
Over 20 shell casings were found at the scene. It was reported by the news that he was with his mother when he was shot. As if they were about to get into the car for her to drop him off across town at school. Authorities recovered a white Jeep Cherokee on Wednesday.
It's wild out here. I don't know what transpired. Look, I was considered like a menace, a wild boy. Usually when where we was like, you wasn't going to school and playing basketball. All that was out the window once you start bucking and shooting and going like, got time to be, I'm easily accessible. Yo, at the height of having people wanting to kill me and do shit to me, you know how hard it was to really, I run into you. You don't run into me. Just the way I be doing on Fortnite today. I was in the hood just crouching. I just be, yo, one time, see, I'm about to go into stories, right? We're not going to do that. Let's continue on, homie.
Morning, the next day, abandoned near Summerdale and Godfrey Avenues, approximately 2 miles from where Noah Scurry's home on Rohrer Street in Feltonville, where the deadly shooting took place. According to Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor, the vehicle appeared to have been damaged in the crash. Investigators are currently reviewing additional surveillance footage in hopes of piecing together the events that led to Scurry's death. While no suspects have been named and no motive has been determined, law enforcement officials are working tirelessly to identify the perpetrators. Surveillance footage suggests that at least 2 individuals were inside the Jeep during the shooting. The details of Noah Scurry's final...
Early in the morning, know he was going to school. I don't know how I'm going to die. You watching this on YouTube, you don't know how you going to die, right? We just things we don't know. But the last thing you want to do is die right after you just had toast with jelly and some eggs. You know, my dude.
What's wrong with you?
And milk?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
No Syringo. No. You don't really want to die with like spaghetti on your stomach or any kind of pasta. You don't want to get shot up. I mean, if you gotta get shot up, and you probably don't want to get shot up in front of your moms. Yeah, alright, you don't want none of you don't want any of this to happen to you, but that was for him. A high school student who got the highest score on his SAT test at the whole school.
Final moments paint a grim picture. He had just grabbed his backpack and was stepping into his mother's car when he was ambushed by a barrage of gunfire. More than 20 bullets were fired, as I said, and Noah Scurry was struck multiple times in the chest and abdomen. Despite being rushed to Jefferson Einstein
Wasn't enough.
He was pronounced dead with the standout point guard on the basketball team. On Wednesday, January 15th, the school created a supportive environment.
And this wasn't his first time getting shot either.
Providing counseling services and loved him. His life, marked by academic excellence, athletic talent, and a caring spirit, is a painful reminder of the urgent need to address the violence.
Come on, bro.
I want to invite you to the Blended Church. Maybe you're...
Nah, oh, yo, why they wore blue at the Blended Church? I mean, hey, man, hey, okay. Keep it a bean, Noah really sees the pulse out they have an internal beef and he split with the pulse out.
If people...
I gang.
In front of his mother, who was getting ready to take video with guns.
30 years ago, this would have never happened, and the story would have been left at that.
Pay attention.
There was no Instagram to correct the news or YouTube for people like me to make a story with a little more context.
Enforcement sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed. New tonight, law enforcement sources confirm there was a rap video uploaded to social media the day before 17-year-old Noah Scurry was shot to death behind his home.
Good ain't no use and I'm taking it. These I run, he ain't to be chasing them. Black truck, and we all got drinks in it. Face to school, you know that I'm facing them. She won't from me, sit here and I'm dangerous. On TV, all the blocks can't hang with us. And you gotta catch a body to gang with us. You got hit with a 10 that's changing them.
Yeah, with the Joker mask, they saying that's him. Boy, it was smart. I think he was in all the videos with the Joker mask. Like, he's the Joker. Like, I'm not even like, I got the, like, he was in the hood like a double agent. Killing dudes once again because his hot dog got cold. This is real.
In front of his mother, who was getting ready to take him to Samuel Fells High School. A screenshot of the video shows a man in a Joker mask, at times appearing to hold a gun. Sources tell Fox 29 they believe that to be Scurry. In the video, he dances along other individuals who are also holding and showing off guns throughout it.
Let's talk about the ops. They talking about switches and drinks and don't even got them. I'm at the bench, he talking about his face is going A-whack. That shit out of pocket. I just ran into two ops, 2 days back to back, and both of them niggas was caught. If I'm on a hit, then I'm getting up close to shit, so you know ain't nobody.
66-year-old man is dead and 3 teens are hurt following a shooting last night in Frankfurt. It happened just before 9:30 on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street. The man who died has been identified as Ivan Hall from Philadelphia. 3 15-year-old boys are in stable condition after being shot. Police have not given any more details.
So I guess this was the first incident that he got shot in. But remember when he said his face is gone? Pay attention to that. Keep that in mind. These young boys is crazy.
On what may have led to the gunfire. As of yet, no arrests have been made.
Police sources confirmed Noah Scurry was one of 4 people shot in an unsolved May 2023 murder case on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street in Frankfurt. According to police, 66-year-old Ivan Hall was shot and killed on Sunday, May 28, 2023, and 3 then 15-year-olds were shot multiple times. Police sources said
one of the last ways you want to get shot and die is being 66 years old with 3 15-year-olds. If I'm 66 years old, I don't got no business getting shot with 3 15-year-olds. I don't know that whole thing, but it just sounds like, man. Let's continue though.
Said that Noah Scurry was one of the teens. This shooting places Noah smack dab in the middle of Frankfurt, a section of the city that hosts sets like the Double C's or Certified Clappers.
Certified Clappers.
Noah is said to be affiliated with Parkside. Yo, contrary to popular belief,
I don't trust. Look, if the name of the gang is Certified Clappers, I'm assuming that everybody in there had to clap something. How many ops y'all got? Y'all might just start clapping stuff. We just gotta clap random regular person. Just gonna shoot a janitor or something like.
I'm not a Philly gangologist like some people like to believe, nor do I want to be. But from what I can gather, you got a few groups relevant to this story.
The 25-year-old rap artist was known as Young Cheese, and he's the son of well-known influencer Gillie the King. Gillie, the king, has amassed millions of followers and allotted more for his son. The other two people who were shot with Young Cheese both survived.
Pedro and Masher when they heard gunshots and started running. No arrests were ever made in this case.
Yeah,
no one took credit for this, as obviously that will open up a huge can of worms. 2 years earlier, Ajon Jackson was killed coming home from work. This murder is mentioned heavily by fellow Double C members Hardy and others in their raps. In fact, Hardy has a music video.
Get up close, take the foot and hit his body, watch him fold. Done me work a 9 to 5, I give it to him, he was bold.
Another teenager is shot and killed on the streets of Philadelphia. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. 16-year-old Ajon A.J. Jackson was shot outside of East Oak Lane home when police say he was ambushed. He and his twin sister had just finished their shift at McDonald's.
Yo, bro. I'll be on. This is a new era. Motherfuckers that work at McDonald's got beef. How you even get, yo, bro, I'm in the streets busting heads, booking dudes and selling shit. I'm not about to have beef and be getting off on my shift. Walking out, my manager yelling at me because I feel like I ain't doing my job good. I walk out the door and I could possibly get smoked. That's way too much pressure in my life. I'm good. Hey, yo, nah, I'm not never playing none of them games, man. Fortnite for life. Stop playing with me. Some of these songs is either I don't know, I can rock to them.
I never fuck anybody.
On King David. Yeah. On the Dead Homies. AK. Yeah. Murder music. We out here.
Double C.
4-9.
Bodies in them trenches, I can rap because I did it. Got 2 shooters and 1 driver in this squad and this team. That's a man down on the scene, record like 5 shots to his biscuit. We most active in the city, speak on whiny, then we spin it. I told yeah, double C. Them bodies, then we sweat.
Seen any fights, no altercations, especially involving the 16.
What?
The sound of gunshots at a SEPTA bus stop.
Fired at a group of young people time later at the hospital. A girl at the scene can be heard in shock saying, "Oh my God, his face is gone."
Uh-oh. Remember I said, pay attention.
His face is going.
Y'all heard of his face is going. Y'all remember Noah with the mask, like rapping, "Oh my God," some shit like that? Okay.
All of these murders are mentioned because leading up to the death of Noah, him and his friends can all be heard rapping about these incidents. And after his death, Noah was linked to several homicides through street rumors. The ones that seemed to gain the most traction were Fat Dame and Cheese.
Let's talk about the ops. They talking about switches and drakes and don't even got them. I'm at the event, she talking about his face is going, ain't whack, that shit out of pocket.
Yep.
Linked to several homicides through street rumors. The ones that
Let's go back now, pay attention.
Near the Philly and Montgo border.
Yo,
involving the 16-year-old.
This is outrageous to me. Yo, bro.
Continuing their investigation, they did find a weapon here on the street.
Yo, bro, if you watch an episode or 2 of the first 48, they on your social media. They on in your rap videos.
Northeast sets, which continue.
I don't know this.
Chris Dowling was shot and killed last February. Fast Break members Anal Bugs and LR, or Lil Ryan, were arrested and charged a few months later. M24 member Juan Brody was the first to...
I went to bed scared last night.
Gunshots at a SEPTA bus stop. New surveillance video tonight of the dramatic moments that sent teenagers running for their lives when 3 masked gunmen suddenly opened fire. 8 teens were shot and wounded, 2 of them critically.
3 days earlier, the carnage and out-of-control violence continued to shock Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And 17-year-old Damon Taylor was killed. The Philadelphia high school student was gunned down after school during a shooting at the North Philadelphia bus stop that left 4 other people injured, including 2 women who were on the bus and 2 other teens. The
Rest in
horrific
peace,
shooting
Fat
took
Dan.
place
Fuck it.
just before 3:45 p.m. at Ogun
I
and
feel bad.
Godfrey
All these
Avenue,
boys young.
when two people, at least one with an automatic weapon, fired at a group of young people waiting at the bus stop. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said,
Nah, not the New Balance out there naked by herself.
multiple rounds were fired, Bethel said. According to the police, shooters fired more than 50 times with an automatic weapon. Damon Taylor was shot multiple times throughout his body and head, police said. The 17-year-old from the Fern Rock neighborhood died a short time later
Shot
at the
him to
hospital.
shreds.
A girl at the scene can be heard in shock saying, "Oh my God, his face is gone."
His face is gone.
All of these murders are mentioned
Now remember,
because leading
smart,
up to the death
highly
of Noah,
intelligent
him and his
basketball player
friends
Noah
can
coming
all
up
be
in his
heard
drill
rapping
music.
about these incidents. And after his death, Noah was linked
Trump.
to several homicides through
Somebody.
street rumors. The ones that seemed to gain the most traction were Fat Dane.
I'm trying to perform. I need help. I got to get out my environments, man. I'm scared.
Let's talk about the ops. They talking about switches and drakes and don't even got them. I'm with the Vince. He talking about his face is going. Hey, whack. That shit out of pocket. This ring.
His face is gone.
I'm with the Vince. He talking about his face is going. Hey, whack. That shit out of pocket. This ring.
And this the dude they saying killed Gillie's son, yo. We be using the word senseless, like not yo, bro. You said smoking that DJ Unk Pack too? Nah, this is, yo, listen, this is different, gang. Yo. I went to bed last night for the first time scared to death. Like, yo, like. What if I go to the store and grab the last bag of hot Cheetos and a young boy like, don't even say nothing to me. Just smoke me? This the basketball high SAT scoring dude that they said killed Gillie's son, but it's been said that they out here killing dudes that's not even they ops. They out here killing you because you popular. No, this big, yo, bro, not giving a fuck about, like, bro. Imagine you, like I said earlier about me when I get the, I got the Intamins sponsorship and I'm in a commercial, like going to the basketball game with the box of Intamins cakes, eating two of them and busting dudes down on the court. But imagine you win the Fortnite, what do they call it, the FNS tournament, yo, hub. Imagine you win the Fortnite, yo, imagine, fuck winning the tournament. Imagine you get to the highest level you can get to on ranked. And the kids at the school talk about it like, yeah, nigga, yeah, man, yo, why you crazy? Like, my Uncle Hub is the highest rate he got to that level, nigga, like, word? Smoke that nigga tonight when he get off work.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
You said it's a part of San Diego, you don't step foot. Yo, bro, they smoked the nigga that worked at McDonald's. Yo, bro. They smoked him in front of his mama while she was taking him to school. Sick on a basketball team, smartest shit out here, serial killing. Killing ain't even reserved for 100% neck deep street dudes no more. Yo, bro, what world we live in when the dude that you look over to cheat off, his answers is he catching bodies? Yo, you got any sort of motion of positivity, you out of there. Nobody making it out no more. Yo, he a yo, bro. And when the way they rapping about it, that part gonna forever get me, bro.
McDonald's bag and a wrapper.